Have you ever missed out on any video games that your friends are playing and then you start feeling that FOMO, the fear of missing out because you feel like you could be enjoying something and you need to enjoy it as soon as that game is released? Or maybe it's a movie or something like that. Well, it's no strangers to VTubers. That happens a lot. And it happens in more ways than you may think. We sometimes miss out on trends, we miss out on content that we can make, and heck, don't want to also uh just drip this down to only VTubers. This happens a lot in opportunities in life. Whether you see someone out there getting into something that it's new and marketable, and maybe you think like, maybe I could get into that too, and I could make a better living. But I feel like when it comes to like being a streamer, especially in the climate of VTubers, there is so much happening around that if you're not doing, you feel like you're a failure immediately. Like even something simple like, oh my god, I didn't make my schedule. Oh no, I didn't hop into this meme that is blowing up. Oh no, I am not streaming early or at set hour where there's a ton of my people that are very active, and look at them banking on that. That's one of the things that usually avalanches and drains the soul out of literally anyone. It doesn't matter if you're a content creator or not, because you see all these opportunities right there in your window and you're like, oh my gosh, what is all this? You're giving yourself, your brain, a lot of injections of things that are not healthy. You can't see it in always in that perspective that you are, oh my god, I'm missing out. Maybe you never were. Maybe if you never saw it, you were never missing out on that. But maybe you are missing out. Who knows? You're not a content machine. You have to take it easy and at your own pace. Heck, let's go back. How can we even solve this problem? I don't want to say like, oh my god, this is not a problem for all of us. Or maybe this is because it can be, it can be a problem. But I feel like we all need that solution, and I feel like it's all about having a realistic perspective. Maybe our lives we don't have enough time. It's not usually about having the money to have people do everything for you. I think I've always said it. The most important currency in life is time, and you have to take every opportunity you can, but you also can't drain your own soul. Let's be real and let's look at the things that other people are doing that we can do better, or let's do things in our own way. It may sound like a funny copion, but it is. You know what? Sometimes copion is the best solution. You have to like pretty much just settle. Sometimes it happens that when I want to get into those trends and into those things that I want to look into, I take way too much time trying to analyze the best way to do it when I shouldn't even be doing that in the first place. I have my own strategy. I found my own medium. There's a red dot on the wall that if I start getting delays on the things that I need to post on, or before that FOMO starts getting even harder, I look at that red dot and I'd be like, it's time to let it go. Saying let it go and just like post the darn thing, even if it's like not the best looking. It's like chip it and clip it. It's kind of that situation. Oh, I hope this little lesson serves to something in life. I hope you don't feel like you need to be obligated to do all these things in a perfect way, or you need to be on everything. Yeah, the FOMO is real, and it's gonna get to all of us with everything, not just with VTubing. Oh my gosh. Speaking of FOMO and all this stuff, something else that on adjacent field that I wanted to let out today, it's the fact that you have to also look at other fields that do probably the same thing that you do, but a little different. And you can probably learn from that too. Like VTubers have this thing of like making schedules, and it's like, when did, I don't know, the streamer that plays like IRL stuff and they do IRL camera, when did they make like a schedule and all that little things, all those little things? It's not even like a demand. It's just more like an organization, a presentable thing. Some people like it. It can give highlight to like a community, or it can give highlight to your place, to your job. Having a schedule can help, but it's not like the end all be all. You have to pick your battles. I think that's what I wanted to get at with the second part of this topic of the FOMO. Pick your battles, please. Do yourself a favor. Don't feel like you need to also fight it all at once or be the one challenging everything at once. And be selective. You're not gonna fail. You're not gonna be looking at yourself like you're doing the wrong thing. you're in fact, it's the better way to go at it. Sometimes you need to put your power where things are really, most important. I have been also I've been guilty, not just the FOMO in the field of creating, but also when I get a lot of like oh my god, I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, but it's like I've been getting a lot of like invitations in social circles. I'm like, yo, Sain, do you want to call up in this and that and this and that? And I'm like, I also have to pick which ones. I don't want to seem like I'm picking the ones that are big just for the sake of doing that. Sometimes I have to pick the ones that just fit better for me, the things that are the most fun to do. I don't judge who is big or who is not. Sometimes I may have to, sometimes I will not, but it is how it is, and you can't make yourself guilty for all of this. Don't feel guilty for FOMO. Don't feel guilty for being selective. Don't feel guilty for the battles you pick. You have to do what is best for you, and maybe when you do things better for you, everything else will start settling in little by little, And hell, you can even start like helping people adjacent to you if that is your goal. When you start being more productive towards the things that you need to do by being selective, it's a mouthful. I hope that I did it justice with this little rant. Thank you for listening to me in this new Vtuber journal and the things that have been going through my brain, because there's a lot of that, especially on this season. It's the end of the year. People want to make sure that all their resolutions, if you even remember about that they're completed. Don't brute force your way through life. We want you at your best. Seriously, we want you at your best, not at your worst. Nobody likes that. Nobody agreed that we want to see you explode yourself. It's good that you are cooking everything you can cook. Get it? I'm trying to use fancy words to make it sound really good, but no, it's the reality. I'm telling this more to myself lately because I've been going a lot through this, and I'm gonna try my best because I feel like there's never enough time for everything, and the FOMO is real, and I want to kick the FOMO away from my life. Yeah, it happens with games like, oh my god, people are playing Marvel Rivals, and I'm already here trying to complete all my dailies in Silent Zone Zero, and also in like 2 minutes from now I'm gonna be doing a collab, and it's gonna be an amazing time, I know, because the lovely people and all that stuff. But I could also be playing Marvel Rivals, and that's like, what happens? It's like you see what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to give an example of like just all the things of the topics that I talk about combined. And yeah, there's like 5 different your character here memes on Twitter that I haven't posted. Yeah, like really cute memes, right? They can make the trend go boom. I was like, oh god. All you can do is laugh the pain and move on. Hey, if you watch this till the very end, don't forget to give this video a like if you like it, a dislike if you are, I don't know, cringe. No, but not the good kind of cringe, but the bad kind of cringe, I suppose. And just please check out my socials. We got some merch in there. We got some things that we're doing in the Discord. We're a very active community and they're amazing. Thank you for paying attention to this. If you made it to the end, please don't forget to use a blue heart emote. And that's for Cyber saying blue heart. Here you go. All right, everyone. I'll see you next week with one of these journals. Bye-bye. Have a good day. Happy holidays. Whatever. Would you celebrate? Love you all. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.